डिटॉल बनेगा स्वच्छ इंडिया कैंपेन स्पेशल एपिसोड from the Prayagraj Kumbh 2019. The Kumbh Mela is the most ancient yet still living traditions of India's glorious past. The Kumbh is one of India's biggest religious festivals, and the popularity has increased over the millennia with millions of devotees gathering together for one common purpose. In this episode, let's try and understand the history of the Kumbh, know all about the akharas and the various initiatives taken to make this experience a different one and make it truly a Swachh Kumbh. Kumbh has its origins in a mythological tale which depicts the struggle between the gods and demons over a pot of nectar. In a 12-day fight for possession, 4 drops fell to earth in the cities of Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain and Nasik, where the Kumbhs are held 4 times over the course of 12 years in the 4 holy cities. Kumbh can be classified into the Mahakumbh Mela, which is held once every 12 years, and Ardh Kumbh is held every 6 years.
प्रयाग का जो अनोखा संगम है, इस पावन तट में जो विशाल एक ही हृदय में एक ही जगह बैठ करके सब संतों का जो अपार खुशी मिलती है, और इस कुंभ मेले में जो समस्त संत एक साथ आते हैं और एक साथ लोगों को मिलना जुलना और आपस में जीवन चर्चा कैसे जीवन में जीना चाहिए। अमृत कुंभ का तात्पर्य है जीवन में आपस में सौहार्द बनाना, आपस में प्रेम बनाना, एक दूसरे के साथ में मिलजुल करके और लोगों का उत्साह बढ़ाना।
यहाँ पर त्रिवेणी जो संगम है तो तीर्थों का राजा प्रयाग हुआ, इसीलिए एक कुंभ महापर्व माना जाता है जिसमें अमृत की प्राप्ति होती है। ये शास्त्र का सम्मत है। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण में इसकी बड़ी विस्तारित कथा है और इस तीर्थराज प्रयाग की महिमा भी बड़ी अपार है।
Also called the Festival of the Pot, the Kumbh Mela is marked by religious processions, chanting of Vedic hymns, aartis, bathing in the sacred river, observance of religious traditions and rituals. It includes social norms and practices, all of which come together to make it a magnificent spectacle. During the period of the Kumbh, about 150 million people are expected to bathe at the confluence of the 3 rivers, the Ganges, the Yamuna and the Saraswati, even though the Saraswati has long vanished into myth. Akharas are the integral part of the Kumbh Mela. They were formed following efforts by the 8th century Hindu seer Adi Shankaracharya to unite organizations of ascetics to protect the Sanatan way of life.
अखाड़ों की स्थापना उन्होंने उस समय शास्त्र और शस्त्र दोनों की दीक्षा दी। तो उनका कहना था कि जो राजा किसी भी संप्रदाय का हो, यदि हमारे धर्म को मानता है तो भभूति लगाइए और जो नहीं मानता युद्ध लड़िए। साफ सफाई से ही तो भगवान की प्राप्ति होती है। जहाँ स्वच्छता हो, मन की स्वच्छता हो और समाज स्वच्छ हो, और जहाँ हम आप रहते हैं वहाँ सफाई। परंपराओं में कोई हम लोग परिवर्तन नहीं करते हैं। हाँ, दिव्यता भव्यता लाने के लिए सरकार दिव्यता सरकार भव्यता लाती है, तो परंपराएं हमारी वही रहेंगी। सरकार की व्यवस्था के ऊपर है सरकार कैसा कुंभ कराती है। इस समय इस बार क्या हुआ है कि जो हमारे प्रांत के मुखिया संत हैं तो वो सब परंपराएं जानते हैं। उसी परंपरा के अनुसार उन्होंने प्रयास किया है कि कुंभ इस बार दिव्य हो, और हो भी रहा है।
Each akhada houses followers of similar religious customs, views and ideologies who specialize in both scriptures and armaments. The Kumbh Mela is one of the only opportunities to see the reclusive Naga sadhus. Naga Babas are a meticulous group of Lord Shiva bhakts who live in Himalayan caves.
Basically, Nagas are not a living human being. They are, we can say, a supernatural also. it is not easy for everybody. You have to first mentally prepare yourself. You have to know what you are and what are your roots. If you know your roots, and you can become a Naga also. In short, all Nagas are like soldiers of India. उनको अपने देश से ज़्यादा कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आता है.
India has always recognized the third gender, but has never really accepted them in the mainstream. The presence of the Kinnar Akhara in Prayagraj Kumbh for the very first time may change that.
You take a little step.
The Allahabad region of the India Post is set to release a special cover on the Akhara on the most auspicious bathing day, the Mauni Amavasya.
This is our second Kumbh of Kinnar Akhada, and we took Shahi Snan with all the other Akhadas taking. For us, it was like our ancestors were with us. So that's why there was not a lot of music around us. The music was with our soul. And we bared thousands of years of non-acceptance in the Sanatan Dharma. And suddenly we were there. And then it is something that I could never even imagine in my life that I would live such a life.
Over the years, the biggest challenge at the Kumbh gathering has been cleanliness and hygiene. Both the Ganga and Yamuna have for decades become toxic and polluted, despite many schemes to clean them up. The Namami Ganga mission launched by the Prime Minister has failed. With this in mind, this year greater effort has been put into keeping the Kumbh clean. The Namami Gange mission and Swachh Bharat mission have extended financial assistance to Prayagraj Mela Authority for construction of toilets, urinals and solid waste management at Kumbh. The Kumbh this year is being promoted as a festival of cleanliness. Thus, a number of special steps are being undertaken to make the Kumbh a memorable experience for all.
When we had planned for the Divya Kumbh and Bhavya Kumbh as per the government direction, so one of the critical components along with security, traffic management, everything was to make sure that it was going to be a clean Kumbh, for which we had thought of a Swachh Kumbh thing, and there was a plan made, and we are happy that we have been able to largely implement the plan from a war room which is monitored. We are having 2,000 plus Swachhagrahis from all over the state who are coming in and monitoring that. They have been staying here, and right from morning 3 o'clock they are monitoring the behaviors of the pilgrims' behavior. They are encouraging people to use toilets, making sure that the toilets are clean. We are deployed more than 20,000 dustbin with liner bags, and regular solid waste management is being done. Whatever that can be done to maintain a clean Kumbh, to make sure the people have a good experience here and don't face hassle with respect to cleanliness and usage of toilet. We have tried to achieve that, and regular monitoring will be done over the entire Mela period. We are working hard to making earnest efforts towards keeping this in such a way, in a sustainable way.
Swachh Bharat mission targets every corner of the country, and the Kumbh is no different. Sanitation is of utmost priority here. Provision of clean drinking water, toilets, dustbins, seamless waste management is all being provided to the billions who are visiting here, and the devotees are welcoming this change.
मैं दूसरी बार कुंभ में आया हूँ। मैं 2013 में जो कुंभ हुआ था उसमें भी आया था। मैं 7 दिन यहाँ रहा था, और इस बार मैं आया हूँ। पिछली बार मैं जब यहाँ आया तो यहाँ कीचड़ जैसा पानी था, मतलब नहाने में थोड़ा सा, चूँकि धार्मिक आस्था है, श्रद्धा है, इसलिए नहाते थे। लेकिन इस बार लगा कि पानी वास्तव में बहुत साफ है।
No, I came in 2013 to Kumbh to photograph for a museum. The water looks cleaner than it was in 2013. It's a lot more corporate than it was in 2013, but there's a lot more attention to details, like the hay that we're standing on and just taking care of the pilgrims rather here. The security is really well done here.
सबसे बड़ी बात है सेफ्टी है, बहुत सेफ्टी है, जगह जगह फोर्स लगी है, नावें खड़ी हैं, सारा सब बहुत सुरक्षा व्यवस्था है और बहुत बढ़िया से लेके गंदगी तो कहीं दिख नहीं रही है, बहुत ही अच्छी व्यवस्था। मैंने हम अपने जीवन का कई कुंभ देख चुके हैं, लेकिन ऐसा कुंभ मैंने नहीं देखा, पहली बार देख रहा हूँ। इस बार देख रहा हूँ।
For the first time in Kumbh, consultants have been engaged to carry out new initiatives as well as in traditional planning of the Mela.
In March 2018, and from then on we started with first conceptualizing the whole authority and the framework in which the authority would function, including the bylaws for the authority, and from there on to conceptualizing how the whole Mela would, be taking forward, considering the allotment, the land allotment. So the whole digitization piece for the land allotment has been, Ernst & Young has supported the authority in digitizing the whole thing. Then helping them automate the process of allotment. So this time the land allotment has been happening through a centralized database. Applications were received, fed into a centralized database, and thereon the allotment process was automated. So from there, then on working with conceptualizing where and how the whole setup would come in terms of the facilities for the pilgrims. So the project is centered around improving the pilgrim experience.
Over 1,20,000 toilets have been installed to provide sanitation for all. 1,500 Swachhagrahis have been trained for triggering behavior change amongst the devotees, besides overlooking the cleanliness of the Mela. 20,000 Safai Karamcharis are cleaning toilets, the ghats and managing the heaps of waste generated daily. A robust ICT-based system is deployed to monitor and ensure timely cleaning of toilets. Community toilets have septic tanks installed, which are cleared as and when required.
So sanitation is being approached from two perspectives. One is a comprehensive and systematic solid waste management, as well as provision of toilet facilities so that none of the waste reaches the Ganga river.
में हम लोग ये कहते हैं कि सफाई व्यवस्था को किस तरीके से हम लोग बहुत अच्छे से रख पाएँ, तो उसके लिए हम लोग ने 1500 स्वच्छाग्रहियों का भी अरेंजमेंट किया है, जिसमें स्वच्छाग्रही अपने बीट पे जाते हैं. उनका एक हम लोग ने करीब 1 से 1.5 किलोमीटर के बीच का एक स्टेज उनको दिया हुआ है स्वच्छाग्रहियों को, जिसमें वो फील्ड पे जाते हैं और मॉनिटर करते हैं कि टॉयलेट की व्यवस्था कैसी है. जो भी उनको इश्यूज़ लगते हैं उसके माध्यम से एक डायरेक्ट मैसेज जाता है, एक वेंडर को जाता है और उनके रिस्पेक्टिव सुपरवाइज़र को जाता है कि उसमें तत्काल उसको सफाई व्यवस्था सुनिश्चित करा सकें.
About 100 metric tons of waste is being generated daily, and on peak days the number is double. The placement of dustbins has reduced littering considerably in the Mela area.
The whole management, the whole system designed for solid waste management is a seamless system. Dustbins, 20,000 in all, have been provided across the Mela area, and these dustbins have been provided with liner bags. The mere presence of so many dustbins has resulted in much less littering, and most visitors are choosing to discard waste or their garbage in the dustbins. Once the waste reaches the dustbin, our waste handlers or the Safai Karamcharis, they are required to tie up these liner bags and place them on the side of the dustbin. Tipper vehicles, 120 in all, are touring the Mela area on designated fixed routes. These liner bags are transferred into the hopper of the tipper vehicle, and these tipper vehicles carry the waste to transfer stations where compactors are stationed. There are 40 compactors in the Mela area.
To make 2019 Prayagraj Kumbh not only a cleaner Kumbh but also a healthier one, focus on hand washing stations, clean drinking water station facilities, changing rooms are witnessed across the Mela. The drinking water and hand washing stations are with the best technologies like using residual RO water for hand washing, sensors to dispense, replenish for the ease of water drinking and hand washing.
I think hand washing unit is wonderful. I can see the people are taking the message ki why to wash our hands, why this is important for our health. And if people are educated, the awareness has been brought, I can tell you, people are ready to learn. And I'm glad that RB, Titol and Harpic all coming together, Banega Swachh India and Badlega Dil, to Badlegi Dunia. तो उसके लिए we need all of that initiatives, and PILO Pani, there's another initiative. I think this is a very good idea they have brought they have sponsored these machines.
"1,200 nukkad naataks are being showcased with a message on hand hygiene, importance of toilet usage and cleanliness.
अरे ससुरो टॉयलेट है या गंधपुर का नाला, अरे यही जड़ है प्रॉब्लम की, इसने ही खेल बिगाड़ा भैया, इसने खेल बिगाड़ा भैया, इसने खेल बिगाड़ा।
Efforts are also being made to spread awareness and education about the importance of restoring and protecting Mother Ganga. Under the National Mission for Clean Ganga, nearly 40 nalas have been tapped at Prayagraj through bioremediation, geobags, modular sewage treatment plant and needed technology to provide pollution-free water to devotees at the Sangam and ghats of the Ganga for bathing during the Kumbh.
गंगा की सफाई के लिए इलाहाबाद में बहुत दिन से काम चल रहा है। इसमें गैप 1 में काम हुआ, गैप 2 में हुआ, फिर NURM में काम हुआ, फिर यह GRCA जो प्रोजेक्ट आया, फिर नमाम गंगे में काफ़ी प्रोजेक्ट स्वीकृत हुए। पूरे सीवेज को ट्रीट करने के लिए जो मेन सिटी है उसके लिए सीवेज ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट पर्याप्त हैं, बन गए हैं। उसके हमारे जो उसके उच्च पदस्थ अधिकारी हैं वो उसकी मॉनिटरिंग करते हैं, जिला प्रशासन भी कर रहा है, नगर निगम भी उसकी मॉनिटरिंग कर रहा है और हम लोग काफ़ी हद तक पॉल्यूशन को रोकने में सफल हैं। उसको ट्रीटेड वाटर भेज रहे हैं उसमें, तो जितनी टेक्नोलॉजी जो उपलब्ध हैं सबका प्रयोग हम लोग कर रहे हैं। सभी नालों को, कोई भी नाला गंगा जी में अब नहीं गिर रहा, गंगा यमुना दोनों में कोई नाला नहीं गिर रहा है।
ये लोटेहरन का इलाका है जहाँ पर 1 करोड़ लीटर गंदा पानी रोज सीधे गंगा जी में गिरता था। ये गंदे नाले में हमने एक पंप इमर्ज किया है, 3,30,000 लीटर पर घंटे की स्पीड से ये पानी पुल करता है। उस पानी को हम इस डोजिंग चेंबर में लेके चलते हैं। जैसे ही पानी इसमें आता है ऑटोमेटिकली टेस्ट होता है कि उसमें कितना TSS, कितनी BOD, कितनी COD, कितना pH है। उसके मुताबिक ये डिसाइड होता है इसमें कितना पॉलीमर डोज किया जाएगा। उस पॉलीमर को डोज करने के बाद ये सारा इन जियो ट्यूब्स में भेज दिया जाता है, जिसमें जितनी भी इम्प्योरिटीज हैं वो सारी की सारी फंस जाती हैं और एकदम शुद्ध पानी इसमें से बाहर निकलता है।
Deployment of trash skimmers and cleaning of ghats of rivers of Ganga and Yamuna is being done daily. Besides a dip in the holy river, devotees often immerse flowers, ashes as their religious beliefs. Security has been stepped up this year. It is the first highly tech-savvy Kumbh connected on the digital platform, from security systems and services to visitor information and facilitation and more. Cultural pandals are seen across for displaying a series of cultural events. Ganga Pandal being the mega structure for hosting all the major events. And a lot more. Laser shows, thematic games. The 55-day-long Kumbh Mela, which is to end on March 4th, has many new attractions.
Many stakeholders have come together to make the Kumbh experience special. The Kumbh 2019 is providing a unique as well as challenging landscape to demonstrate our national commitment towards sanitation and public health. We do hope you enjoyed watching this special show. Thanks for watching.